Hey everyone, this is Bruce Stewart, DeVry University Orlando campus, and today I'm going to talk to you about how to image the Apple computers. So you're going to need a couple of things. One is you're going to need the USB Yosemite boot disk, which I don't have today, but I will show you how to do it without that, so you'll know two ways to do it. The other thing you're going to need is the hard drive that Brian will mail to you with the image on it. You're going to need a SATA to USB adapter like this, and you're going to need one with electrical power, because this 3.5-inch hard drive will not spin with just the USB power. You need electric as well. So I'm going to take this hard drive that's already plugged in, and I'm going to connect it to the USB port in the back of the Apple real quick. All right. Once it's connected here, then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to hit restart, and I'm going to hold down the option key. See, on the Apple keyboards it has an option key. Keyboard on an Apple is a little bit different than a PC, just slightly. So when you hold down the option key, what it does is it gives you the option to boot to different devices. So right now you see as it came up, you have the Macintosh HD. That's internal. The silver ones are always internal. The yellowish ones, they are the external USB drive, okay? So I'm going to boot to the internal recovery partition right there. All right? I've selected it. I hit return on the keyboard. On an Apple keyboard, it's return. On a PC keyboard, it's enter. But it's the same thing. So as this boots up, this will just take a minute or so. I'm going to explain to you a little bit about this process. It's a fairly quick process. It takes 27 minutes. It's a very fast imaging process. And it has all the applications that you would need on the Apple computer for the academic environment. It's got CS6, it's got Audacity, it's got Office, all the internal Apple OS tools and things that you would need. And what I do generally when I image a lab is I'll go ahead and I'll make several copies of these and just do a couple machines at once. It works pretty quick, 27 minutes per machine, and the longest part is this waiting for it to boot up. So we're going to go ahead, hit disk utility, and hit continue. Now, once the disk utility comes up here, you'll see that you have the Macintosh HD, the silver one, that's the internal drive, and then the external is this Macintosh HD, and it's orange. That's how you can tell the difference, really. Well, you see this is a terabyte, and that's 160 gigs. So anyway, let's go over here, and let's go here. We click on the USB Macintosh HD, which has the image on it. We're going to hit the restore button, and you can see this Macintosh HD is the source. That's where the image is going to come from. That's your source. Now, the internal drive is what we want to write to, so we're going to grab the internal drive. We're going to drag it over to the destination, and that's ready to go. Pretty simple, right, guys? Orange is the source. Silver is the destination. Hit the restore button. And then it says, are you sure you're going to erase the contents of the Macintosh HD? As long as you're going to erase the silver one, the destination is the internal drive, then absolutely do it. Otherwise, don't do it, because if it was the opposite, you would be erasing your drive that had the image on it. So at this point, it's got 27 minutes until it's done.